Time heals all wounds is what a lot of people say, but honestly for me, just give me my buff back and I'll feel great about the whole thing. Yo guys, what's going on? LifeOfRio here, and we're going to be talking about the Synoid Gamma Core. For a lot of people who don't know, you missed out. For all the newer players, you missed out on a beautiful time in Warframe history, to where you can just run with one beautiful weapon that gave you energy back, killed anything in high level, had amazing ammo efficiency, and did not care about rules, regulations, or who your girlfriend was, because it was now their girlfriend. The Synoid Gamma Core. The weapon was just so overly amazing that it's earned a place in my heart from time to come. So, is the buff to the beam weapon significant enough to make you forget about the nerf that it even got in the first place? Now, I'm not gonna lie to you. There's not a lot of girls out there who can cheat on me and make me forgive them, but the Synoid Gamma Core might just be the first. The Gauntlet of Power is what I'm calling it, aka no Thanos. I'm waiting on the movie, as you guys all should. Let me know if it's good if you do see it. Now guys, Synoid Gamma Core, one beautiful weapon. Ammo efficiency was through the roof, but since its nerf, a lot of people were hurt. We lost our Formas, we left the game, we went through therapy, we did not know what to do, we broke up with our girlfriends, and then we went back later on after it got lonely at night and remembered, girl, I was just playing, you know? So things happen with the Gamma Core. So how good is the Gamma Core now with the new beam buff? And honestly, I will say this. It is a lot better than how it was. And I don't mean how it was back in the day. I mean how it was prior to the nerf. So it's been buffed really good. It is a really good secondary right now. And there's a lot of reasons to actually go out and use this weapon, because it actually holds up a lot. I have a Riven on this weapon, which is weird because the roll that I had on the Riven, I actually hated it. But then I looked at the stats on the Gamma Core again. I was like, oh snap, let me try a different build and try to see how fast am I killing. What's my kills per second on how I can actually hold up with this weapon. So the Gamma Core is, it's a magnetic innate on the Gamma Core, and it has a syndicate proc because it's the Synoid Gamma Core for the for your secondaries. The thing about the Gamma Core, on what always made it stand out, it's the ammo efficiency. The damage on it, the damage per second was always insane. It was always beautiful, but the ammo efficiency is what really made this weapon shine so much and what made it stand out. You didn't need any ammo plates, but after they nerfed it, you needed ammo plates, you needed therapy, you needed church, you needed Jesus, and you needed holy water with a little bit of spring water as well. You needed all of that to actually hold this weapon up. I used to hear people say crazy things, like after the Gamma Core got nerfed, they used to be like, oh, the Gamma Core is fine, I don't know what other people are talking about. I was like, who raised you like this? To say such barbaric things in a time of, you know, our wounds are trying to heal right now, alright? So what happened is that the Gamma Core was forgotten. Nobody really cared about it. So it's back, it's doing damage, and it's nasty, okay? Am I saying take the Gamma Core over all other existing weapons in the game that are secondaries? Oh, heck no. But is it good enough to work in actual like long games, long end game runs? Is it good against high level enemies? I wouldn't say end game, but I will definitely say high, really high level enemies. It does a pretty good job, especially with how the rework to beam weapons actually function. And honestly, the Gamma Core is just one of those weapons, man, that it gives you that nostalgic feeling. And I've noticed that a lot of people will use a weapon just from the nostalgic feeling of it. So if you guys do use the Gamma Core, if you guys love the Gamma Core, let me know what you guys are loving about it. How are you guys building your Gamma Core? What is the Rivens that you guys have on it? And quite frankly, right now, the reload on the Gamma Core is nice. The damage it's good. It covers all content in the entire game. It has good enough synergy for frames. The fact that you can get energy back is also a plus. The only thing that hurts the Gamma Core for me is the fact that it has the magnetic proc. And we all know magnetic in this game is just overall hot water garbage. Like it's trash. It's hot dog water as an element. Like, I really hate magnetic. I haven't used magnetic in about like 3 years. It's been that long since I used it. So let's go ahead and take a look at my build. This is a 5 Forma build, as you guys can see. One thing that's triggering me about my own video is the fact that my prime target cracker hasn't switched places with my lethal torrent. That's really bothering me, and I'm about to have an emotional breakdown after this video. So that is my Riven. This is the build that I'm using for it. Remember, you guys can build whatever way you like. Just, you know, try to find a good Riven or whatever else. If you don't have a Riven, use a 90% mod there. Listen, I'm gonna say it again for all the people that's like, but I don't have a Riven. Oh my god. Just use a 90% mod there. Now, these are some things that the Gamma Core can actually offer. Some really good damage with Volt, right? Now, a lot of people out there are probably thinking, oh, but it's Volt, you know what I'm saying? He's getting the damage from behind the shield. But it is the frame, right? So it does really well, and we all know how Volt does well with beam weapons overall. So it's pretty good. Right here, we're having a Rhino, but he already has his Roar up, which just completely shreds with this weapon. And it does strip armor very well. Me dropping the status in the build didn't really hurt it at all, especially from the change to how, you know, it actually operates. And this is with Frost with no buff at all, and it does a substantial amount of damage, and Ice Wave does a good job with holding them there for you to completely shred them. And as you can see, the damage between Frost and Volt and all of that once it ramp up is around the same, and that's why I wanted to show it with a frame that has a buff and a frame that didn't. So you can use this with any frame in the game currently to how you want to use them. You just build to your playstyle. And if you do like the Synoid Gamma Core and wanted to revisit this weapon, go back to the old feels, try to forget the nerfs that you've went through, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not even gonna lie to you, I'm still taking therapy. I'm still taking therapy. It's still a long recovery for me, and you know, I just hope that never happens to anything else that we love again, Tongor. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of different things that go there. So overall, let me know how you guys liking the Synoid Gamma Core. There's actually some pluses that I want to go over as well in the video, so let's go ahead and try to get into that for a little bit. Okay, so one thing I wanted to go over for all the people that had the Gamma Core before, what makes you want to go back, take the time and formas and everything else to build this weapon again? Honestly, there's so many strong weapons in the game, and this is on par with a lot of weapons in the game, that if you don't want to just have a variety of weapons to use and you've already had this weapon, you don't need to max it out again. There's no reason for you to waste Forma because it's a secondary. And we all know that the secondaries in the game are extremely powerful. So this is just to add to your list of other weapons that you want to use to actually look different. If you want to switch out your loadout, you want to be up in there with your friends, you know, everybody got a Sicarus Prime on, you want to be different, you want to be like, bro, I got a Gamma Core though. You know what I'm saying? It's not bad at all with Mag's Bubble. And like I said, it performs and it gives you utility with certain frames that you're actually using because it gives you that extra energy. Have you ever, I know a lot of people, what they try to do is when they use a frame that has negative efficiency, you have the Gamma Core on plus the crazy amount of damage that you have, and while you're actually waiting to get that energy back, if you know you're not one of the prestige people out there, yeah, I'm looking at y'all Energizer buddies, yeah, put hashtag Energizer Squad in there if you have a full set, because just so I can find you, come to your house, put the address there also so I can find you and, you know, trade some Energizers to myself because I'm hating on y'all. But the thing about it is say, if you have a frame with negative efficiency, you can use this because the damage is great. Long as you have the survivability, you can cast your abilities, and while you're waiting for your energy to come back, this can also help you gain that energy back. So is it positive? Yes. Is it a good weapon? Very much so. If you don't have it, if you've never had it, and you were deciding to yourself, yo fam, am I gonna build this? I don't even know, it's looking kind of spooky out here, you know? Yes, definitely go ahead and pick up the Synoid Gamma Core. It does a good job. It has the damage that you need for all the content in the game, and the majority of most using it with a frame with negative efficiency is one of the best and most beautiful ways I can say on how to use this weapon, because it just fully stands out. I really do hope that you guys enjoyed the video. You guys know I'm always coming with something crazy for you guys or something to talk about. The way a lot of people has been asking me, they said they've been enjoying my videos a lot more, is because I'm treating it like how I do my streams, and it's just a way for me to feel like I'm talking to you guys directly instead of just like feeling like I'm reading from a piece of paper, which I freaking hate. So that's why I do my crazy intros and just do everything there. And I thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for all the love and everything else that you guys have been showing the channel. For all the new subscribers, thank you guys. I love you. The crazy personality that I have for you guys is just a good way for me to show you guys that it doesn't bother me. I just have fun. Have fun in my comment section, man. You guys come here, you talk to me like we're family, and that's it. Just keep enjoying life. Much love to you guys, and I will catch you guys later on the next Warframe video. Tonkor, you know what I'm saying? It hurts, and I'm not saying I'm crying. It's just, you know what I mean? It's a lot of onions in this room. A lot of onions. That's what that is. Oh, Lord. Ma.